I'm here with Darian Billington. He works for CNN, the morning show on CNN, correct?
On HLN.
In HLN, okay.
It's called Morning Express with Robin Meade, and
Awesome.
I'm one of her producers.
That is so cool. So can you tell us what you do day to day on your show as the producer?
Well, honestly, it varies. I have had many roles on the show. Probably my biggest role has been to handle many of the special projects on the show. When Robin goes out into the field, when we have special guests. But the truth of the matter is, everyone on the show sort of is a utility player, and you have to be extraordinarily versatile.
Yeah.
And to work on a show like that. But primarily, if I have to narrow it down to one thing that I do, I handle all of the, I would say, specialty items on the show.
Okay, so, well, since you said special guests and everything, do you have any favorite special guests or favorite segments that you've ever produced or anything?
I do, actually. I do. We do a segment on the show every day called Salute to Troops, and it is usually a family or loved one of someone who's in the military, who's away on deployment in the military. They get extraordinarily emotional, and it really creates a moment on the show and really sort of brings home the sacrifice our servicemen and women are making, and so I'm very proud of that. Morgan Freeman came on the show.
Oh, wow, yeah, he's very close to the Ole Miss community. He's from around here, so.
Yes, he is from the Delta, and I am from the Delta as
Oh,
well.
cool, yeah.
And I had asked for a year, would he come on the show? I've been begging for a while for him to come on the show. And it just never worked out time-wise. And then it finally did, and he came on. And what was unique about it when he came on, usually when we have a celebrity or a VIP or someone, they have something that they want to promote. He really had nothing to promote. He came on because I asked, and it turned out to be really, really well. Just the chaos at CNN that day spoke volumes as to the level of star, that he was.
Yeah, that would be really cool to see.
And his segment went viral.
Yeah, that's awesome.
His segment went viral.
That's a good way to get viewers out there too that haven't seen the whole show and stuff like that. Yeah.
He gave the definition of twerking on our show, and that for some reason that went viral.
Huh.
So.
I can see that for today's generation and everything.
Yes.
Well, so I was going to ask, what do you have? Do you have any advice for any journalism majors here, or just students here in general, about getting out and getting your dream job or a job that you really, really want?
My advice to journalism students would be this, and this is what I did. Say yes. Lots of opportunities came my way, and trust me when I tell you, some of them were frightening. Some of them were, I was like, I could never do this job. I always said yes.
I have one more question too.
Okay.
I was just wondering if you could tell us a little bit about your experience here at Ole Miss as a journalism student, because you went here, right?
I did. Dr. Ed Norton. I started in the fall of 1988 at Ole Miss.
Okay.
And I came in the spring of '88 with my mother to visit. I was on the fence about going to college. No one in my family had ever gone to college, so that was not a discussion that was being had in my family. But I had very, very good grades in school. I knew I wanted to do something in radio and TV and in journalism. Yeah. I just didn't know how to do it. And somehow I had gotten, I talked to someone in the journalism department here. I called, and Dr. Norton invited me and my mom to come visit. We got lost on campus. We got a ticket.
That's normal here. Oh, yeah.
The first time we got a ticket, we parked in the wrong place. And I remember wandering through the Lyceum, trying to find Farley Hall.
This experience sounds a lot like a lot of other people's I know nowadays as well.
But I was totally transfixed with the campus. I at the time, I had never seen something, and the word I would use, I had never seen something so glamorous, so much fun. I had never seen so many beautiful people, I thought, in one space. I was totally taken with the campus. And then I met Dr. Norton, and he showed me the media center, which was in the basement of Farley Hall at that time.
Really?
And I thought, this is the place for me. This is where I want to be. What do I have to do to be a part of it? And that's how I got to Ole Miss. And I tell Dr. Norton that his intervention, I believe, totally changed the course of my life and the course
That's
of my
so
career.
cool.
He would say all he did was offer the opportunity, and I took it, which goes back to my
Yes.
say yes.
Exactly. Well, that's a good wrap around of the story. Thank
Yes.
you so much
You're
for
welcome.
joining us.
You're welcome.
Thank you.